What's going on, YouTubers and subscribers? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Dark Knight 4225, and welcome to February's BATTLBOX. So yeah, let's get started. So, believe it or not, it's actually not that big at all. I definitely have to say it's roughly a good 2.5 to 3 feet by, extremely thin, by, I don't know, 2 inches. I say about 2 inches. So yeah, and here's my little template here. So my drink of the day is a Deadpool. I know you guys can't see it, but it's hot chocolate. So the knife I'll be opening up with is the Spyderco. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah. So we'll be opening up with that. Alrighty. So, February's BATTLBOX is Mission Brief 96. Guys, we're almost at 100. I'm super excited. Hope you guys are too. So, let's see. Anything in the back you guys are interested in, you guys can pause the video there. So, alrighty. Okay, don't want to show you the first picture because I think that has everything that we're going to be doing. So the first thing is, or the first thing we're going to be unboxing, I guess, is in basic box, and it is the OD Green Cerakote Fisher Space Pen. Now, I do actually like Fisher Space Pen. I've never had a Fisher Space Pen, and you're probably wondering, how do you like it if you don't have one? Well, I have the Microtech Cairo here, and it does have a Fisher Space Pen insert in it. So, anyways. Alright, let's get into this. I don't care what the conditions are. This pen, sorry, let's start over. I don't care what the condition. Okay, so it's pretty much like a click pen, but it's in the Fisher Space. If you guys don't know what a Fisher Space Pen is, to make a long story short, Fisher Space Pens are, well, Fisher Space is a company that makes pens, and they can write in anything and everything. They work in zero gravity, which is actually what the military, the people in submarines, and actually out in space, and that was the main reason for it, was for out in space. I'm trying to find this. Sorry. They did mostly have it for military and astronauts and stuff like that until somebody just so happened to show other people and they thought it was a great idea, so they turned around and brought the Fisher Space Pen to the market. So, let's look at the back here. You guys can see, so this is the contraption. It is compressed air. Okay, so here it is. So there's the gas plug, the sliding float that separates the ink from pressurized gas, because the ink would be here, the gas would be here, and it's constantly pushing it forward. This stuff here is the I can't read that. Thixotropic ink in a, I can't read that, guys. If you guys can read it, that's great. It's sealed. It's a pressurized reservoir. Writes 3 times longer than any ordinary ballpoint. So, and as you guys can see there, the stainless steel precision socket prevents leaking, yet delivers uniform ink flow. So if you guys ever want to, get to know these guys, they're pretty great. Like I said, I've never had an actual pen from them before, but I do like their products that they do come out with. Now, there is another company that works with Fisher Space Pen. I'm not going to share the name because that's not the point of this, but the point of that is that they actually make notepads and papers and stuff like that, and they can actually be written in any type of condition, even if they're completely wet. So, all right, and here's their slogan: upside down at any angle in extreme temperatures, 30 degrees to, or down to negative 30 degrees to plus 250 degrees. 3 times longer than the average pen, and over grease. So literally anything. So we're gonna open this up here. We're gonna take a look. I do end up making my videos a little long, so I'm gonna try to shorten them. And I do apologize, guys and gals. So yeah, it's a very, I know you guys can't see it very well, but it is a very dark OD green. Almost looks like a gray. Okay, so they said this is a twist, right? Oh, my bad. It's a clicker. Click. So yeah. Where's the paper here? Let's see how well it writes. Yeah, guys, I definitely have to say it writes pretty smooth. That's just me and my sloppy handwriting, but yeah, it works great. Awesome. All right, next thing. Like I said, I'm sorry, guys. It's I end up can't show that. I end up making these videos way too long. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll tell you a little bit about it, and if you guys want to pause and read the description there, you can. Just to make it a little shorter, go by a little quicker, if you know what I mean. So this is the MyMedic Z-Zips 2-pack wound enclosure kit. And like, I'm going to pause. If you guys want to read that, you can. So the MyMedic is a company that makes a bunch of medical stuff, and I personally think they do a very good job with it. They're not any of those cheap get at the grocery store type. They make their own packaging and the whole nine. So Z-Zips are pretty much exactly like a butterfly bandages. So if you ever get a cut, you usually with the butterfly, I call them butterfly bandages, but you squeeze both ends together and then you put that butterfly bandage on, and it keeps that wound sealed, or it keeps it together. Well, with these here, they are pretty much the exact same thing, except the thing that holds them together are 2 zip ties. If you guys can see right there. I'm not going to take these, I'm not going to tear it apart because there's no need for me to. But yeah, so they help keep small wounds closed. So for example, you get there we go, a knife cut. You cut your finger open, you know, or you accidentally, I don't know, do something to your hand that creates a kind of a long gash. That's what that's for. So that's very nice. I'll be sticking that in my one of my med kits. So alrighty. Next thing is the Utila Clip 3 Plus. Now, be completely honest with you guys, I've never had a Utila clip. I've been wanting to get one, and just like normal, I'm lazy and just haven't got one. So these things are made in the USA. If you guys want to pause and read that, you can. So Utila Clip. So this is the 3 Plus. I'm assuming plus means big. Alrighty. Utila Clip 3 Plus. And by how it looks, it is a massive. It's bigger than my finger. I mean, if you got a real chubby finger, I say it would be about right. I'm not saying my finger's skinny or chubby. It's about average for a guy. But that's a fat clip. So multiple mounting slots, allowing for up to 1.7 inches of hole spacing. Patent return system, yada yada yada. All right, so I'm gonna open this up because, like I said, I've never had one before. I've actually been wanting to get one of these from my holster because sometimes I don't always have a belt on me. So my first review of my first Utila clip. So it looks like it is made out of like bent metal. So like they have sheets of metal and then they kind of bent the edges and all that. So it's bent shaped metal. It is flexible, so you can snap this in accent. Well, it'll probably bend quite a bit before it snaps. So, all right, and then this is the clip portion of it. So my guess is. Okay, interesting. So my guess is stuff would kind of go, and I'm in the light. Stuff would go like right in between there, and then this would just clamp down on it, which is really neat. This is not as wide as a belt. I would definitely say it's wide as a, I don't even know, maybe a Garmin, or not Garmin, one of those popular watches. I'm trying to remember the name of them. They're like heavy duty. It's almost the same. Anyways, I'm talking about the band of it. It's about the same width, maybe just a hair smaller. So it is covered in kind of an oil. I guess it's to protect it. So very cool. I will be trying this on multiple different things and see what works the best with it. Alrighty, so next up, okay guys, so those 3 things right there were all in the basic box. Now we're going to the advanced box. It is the it is the Climate Everglow Light Tube. Takes me a while to read those weird English words. So recommended by Michelle Travell from Illinois. If you guys want to pause and read that, you can. So, my understanding of this, I guess. Yeah, here we go. So my understanding of this is it is a tube that has LEDs in it, and you would turn it, or you would plug it into some type of a Type A or you would plug it into a Type A power to light it up. And it's an extra large. I see I can reseal it here, so give me a moment, guys, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. Alright guys, so I pulled it out of the bag here, and it looks like it comes in another bag, which is nice. Alrighty, and here it is. So this, well, first impressions. This, it's a rubber, is what it is, on both sides. It definitely, it feels like a, like one of those blow-up air mattresses. That's what this here feels like, and it is actually decently long. So I wonder how long it is. Okay, there we go. So it is 34 inches. So there is where you, I guess, blow into or whatnot, and there's your power cord, and yeah, I was right. It's a Type A. There's a low cap on it, but a Type A plug-in, and looks like it has like a small control here, positive and negative, I guess, for brightness, and then a cycle button. I'm not going to blow it up, but you guys kind of get the gist of it. So, okay, I've never seen something like that before. I'm going to read just a couple minutes about it, or a few seconds here. The light tube from Climate is simply amazing. I have personally used it several times. Now, by the way, this is not me reading. This is the person that wrote this. It works wonderfully with its soft diffused light and ease of power by simply connecting to a USB power bank. Kind of got that. Yeah. It's not saying how long. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter how long it would last. It would all depend on the power bank, I guess. So, oops, you guys can't see that. So, yeah. Anyways, cool. 2-year guarantee. Designed in Utah, my guess. Oh, yep, and made in China. Go figures. Alrighty, so that was the advanced box. Now the Pro box. We have the Zippo Axe and saw. If you guys want to pause and read that, you can. So, the hacksaw. Wow. Look at this monstrosity. Alright, hold on, guys. Okay, so I unwrapped it from its plastic. Obviously, I didn't take all the plastic off. So it is an axe and part of a saw. I'm not sure if I can turn this around here, but you should be able to see some of the pictures. let's go like this maybe. I'll just move it slowly here for you guys so you can read it. Yeah, alrighty. Alright guys, so it took me about 10-15 minutes without reading instructions. So, this saw hatchet is definitely pretty interesting. So, the sheath is also the grip for the saw. It's not the most comfortable grip ever, but it's a good grip. So it's made out of, it feels like a kind of a high plastic here. These two black grip pieces are made out of rubber. The whole handle feels like it's maybe made out of a fiberglass. And here is the sawed tooth blade, or you know, the saw pretty much. And I'm still trying to figure out why this here has the fire logo. It's the same on the other side. I do see a button. When I take this apart, there is a button right here. I have no idea what it's for. I'm sure if I look on YouTube or whatnot, it'll tell me. This does have some type of a hammer. It is made out of, you know, hardened plastic, so I'm not sure if you can actually nail something with that, or maybe have it be part of a tap it to bring in the blade in more. But anyways, so yeah, so you know, it'd be like a normal saw. Then on this side, there is a in-groove right here. So you would just pop that. I'm trying to show you guys on here. There we go. So you pop that, and that loosens. So on this side here, there is a screw. Now, I'm just going to let you know, this screw is what holds this whole handle and this together. So if you ever had to take this off to immediately cut to the hatchet, it's not possible. And I did unscrew it all the way, so it is screwed in just a little bit, but I just want to show you guys. So you unscrew it here. Hopefully I unscrewed it, maybe I screwed it in. I don't know, it's very squeaky as you guys can tell. I can't tell which way. There we go. So it opens up like that. As you can see, the saw comes out. If you do not want to use the saw, I will show you that in a moment. But as you can see, here is the case. And there is a small hole right in the bottom of the axe. And that lines perfectly up with that, which folds over, and that's what screws in, which holds the whole thing in. So that's pretty neat. Now, you don't always have to have the saw on. Ouch. I'm already cutting myself, guys. Great. I just accidentally cut myself right there. See, kids, this is why you don't play with knives and you have professional idiots like me that, you know, does stuff like this. So, no playing with knives, guys. So, anyways, so this opens up all the way. As you can tell, the handle's still here. And this saw blade actually goes right inside the handle. And there is it's not rubbing on the plastic. There's actually a metal insert, like a tubing, that actually slides into. Then this would actually close down, and this folds over, and everything's just all nice and tucked away. So then you got yourself a hatchet. And one nice thing about it is you don't need that saw on this thing to well, you know, make sure this thing stays into place. Oh, it does snap in two, so if you don't want to necessarily screw it down, it does snap into place. My recommendation is don't, because I'm sure you hit it hard enough at an angle or whatnot, it will, you know, pop off. So, otherwise it is very top heavy, which is good. That's, you know, that's what you want in a, well, it looks more like an axe, not a hatchet, but you know, it's definitely a great multi-tool. So, alrighty, let's get some of this removed here. Alright guys, so our next thing is the Pro Plus box, also known as the knife of the month. So here it is, the Pro Plus box. It is the Taurus Trio fixed blade. If you guys want to pause and read that, you can. So it looks like the overall length is 9.25 or 9 inches and something. Blade length is 4 inches. Blade finish is satin, razor sharpened D2 steel, and G10 scales. Looks like a leather case. So let's get into it. Wow, guys, I definitely have to say that's pretty massive. I can almost put both my hands here. So that is nice. It's a nice cardboard box. All right, so looks like we have a paper of the knife. And it has a warning card in the back. It looks like it's wrapped in tissue paper here. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, silica gel. Don't eat, always keep. So, all right, guys. Looks like this. It's on the must be on the blade as well. But man, look at that stitching. That is just a beautiful leather. Look how thick that is too. That is just beautiful. So, you know, you can loop it through your belt here, or if you want to go sideways, you can do it this way or this way, even though it's mostly made for this way. I like it. It's a button. So I wonder if you can turn it around. You can, but you won't be able to get much to it. I mean, if you do, I guess it looks like that. But other than that, those are some nice sturdy buttons. And I'm left-handed, so this actually works great in just popping it off and going. It also works great for a right-handed person too. So I'm glad that they, you know, thought of it for, you know, both sides. Oh man. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a blade. So it looks like it is all one piece. I've always liked the belly curve, the curve in and kind of curve out. I don't have it. Actually, no, I do have it on me right now. It's my normal knife. As you can see, it curves in and kind of curves out. Then it's a tanto tip. Same with this, curves in, curves out. Obviously it's not tanto, but yeah. Man, it has a nice weight to it. The ergonomics is just, it's nice. It's, well, let's see how spot on is it. So with something like this, you usually go right to the edge of the blade and the handle. So it's still heavy, So alright guys, so that there is about center. So I mean, it's a bit more of the handle that's heavy, which is completely fine. But yeah, wow, that is a meaty knife. I really do like that. I like how thick it is too. I mean, I'm afraid I might bust the tip off, but you know, you do that. You can only do that so many times before it gets to a certain thickness where you can't do that anymore. So, alrighty, let's do a paper test. It said it was sharp, so I think we're gonna cut up their warning sign here. It's thick cardboard. I know it's not paper, but oh wow. Oh, that is, start from different spots here. Wow. I'm half tempted on trying paper. That is nice. Yeah, pre-sharpened and everything. So it says T101 there. I'm not sure what that means, but if you guys know, please let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, overall, nice knife. Beautiful handle. Great and just all around good sheath. I kind of like it kind of covers the top here, so you can get a good grip of it. So yeah. Alrighty guys, and I think that is the end of Shield Box, or not Shield, and I think that is the end of BATTLBOX. Gosh, you can tell I already have too many now of everything. I'm already getting a little confused. So, alright. Yeah, of course, now I'm dropping everything. So, let me know what you guys thought of Mission Brief 96. So, a bit of a recap. We gotten a knife. We've gotten a Fisher Space Pen, which, by the way, I kind of figured that was actually going to be in this box because the guy that does BATTLBOX on YouTube, he was talking about it, and normally he doesn't talk about anything unless he's planning on or he has already reviewed in the past. So that's nice. We got some Z-zips, or you know, for medical. We got the Utila clip. Yeah, I'm reaching all the way over. We got the giant axe here. And I believe that was all of it. Oh no, wait, we got yeah, we're missing one thing. There it is. And we got our light strip. Which is also very, very cool. So, yeah, anyways, here, you know, I'll worry about it in a little bit. I'll just go like that. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Personally, I was a little disappointed on how the box looked, but I'm actually quite impressed. I am very happy. I mean, shoot, you almost have just a whole setup here. I mean, you can almost grab the Utila clip, drill holes through the Zippo axe, carry it on your belt, and then you got enough to cut yourself, or to fix when you cut yourself like I just did. Obviously, that's not big enough, but you get what I mean. Then you had your rear knife. You got something to write with. Yeah, you got everything. You got your light. Dude, the only thing it didn't provide was food. But other than that, yeah, I really, really enjoy this box. So, Mission 96, I definitely say is a big win. I'd say a 4 out of 5. What makes a 5? I have no idea, but I will let you know when that happens. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to see more content like this and stuff similar to it. Example, BATTLBOX. We got shield box. We got barrel and blade we're getting into. We're also getting into some more tactical stuff like oh shit, I can't even remember them all. Anyways, I've made videos on them and there will be more to come. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.